Mr. SC, and I'm going to be casting another game from our good friend ZvP. I casted one of his games the other day. Someone posted a comment letting me know that ZvP actually means watermelon, and the clan tag he's got on NV is actually for the Nirvana clan. This is a player from the Southeast Asian servers, although once again, just like that last game, this is on the Korean server. So this is not a Korean player. He doesn't live in Korea, but for whatever reason, he's playing on the Korean ladder today. He's going to be our Zerg player at the 12 o'clock position on Shattered Temple. And his opponent, the Protoss player over here at the 9 o'clock, is NosLoki. Not sure if if that's a clan tag Nos or what. I'm just going to call him Loki, actually. So we got Loki and ZvP, Protoss versus Zerg. Shattered Temple, as I mentioned a minute ago. For those of you who are not as familiar with this map, it is relatively new to the map pool. It's different from Lost Temple. The main difference is being that this base here in the top left corner and the bottom right corner is actually now attached to the mainland via these destructible rocks on either side, whereas in Lost Temple it was just an island expansion that almost never got used. On Shattered Temple, the high ground ledge that used to be right here beside your natural has disappeared, so you can't abuse the high ground there. And that's more prevalent when Terran is playing. Apart from that, there's only one Xel'Naga watchtower in the middle instead of two. This whole middle area is very wide open compared to Lost Temple. The sort of high grass portion is the same as Lost Temple. High grass here, high grass here. So this area is a little bit more concealed. And other than that, there aren't really any more differences. Very similar layout, but a little bit less favored towards Terran, a little bit more balanced, and increasing in popularity. So I'm familiar with ZvP's play. He's performed very well in the past couple games I've casted of him. He's going for a spawning pool first build, but still a very fast gas. Seems like ZvP wants to have enough gas to get Zergling speed just as fast as possible. It's a very quick extractor there. Keep an eye on the production tab to see when he wants to get a hatchery. Very standard opener from Loki. The only thing I would point out would be that he is getting a second assimilator quite quickly as well. That's sort of the only gray area part of this kind of opener. You often see Protoss players going Gateway and Cybernetics Core, and right around the same time as the Cybernetics Core goes down, you put the assimilator down. And in this case, he's getting a second assimilator as well. So we may see some heavy tech opening here from Loki, but I'm not really sure. I definitely haven't watched this game, and just wanted to cast this one. It's a bit of a shorter game, but it should be a good warm-up one, and it should be exciting. I certainly hope it is. There's some other games I wanted to cast for you guys today as well. I didn't actually cast a game yesterday. I was at my, well, what we are calling convocation. It's graduation. Like, that's what it is from university. I don't know if other places in the world call it convocation as well or what, but either way, had a bit of a day off yesterday. And although I wasn't too excited about it, I, got some pretty sweet food out of the deal. Some nice dinner and lunch and a little getaway as well. So that was a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm back casting now, bringing games for you guys as we actually see 2 more gateways going down and Warp Gate research being chrono boosted out. So it seems like Loki just got that second gas because he wanted to get lots of sentries. He's got 2 sentries out already, a third one on the way. And I would expect more sentry heavy play in the minutes to come. Zergling speed now nearly complete, as the hatchery is about 80% complete as well. Complete map control going to the Zerg player. At this point, he's got an Overlord moving in on this position. He's got some Zerglings keeping an eye on the front door. I doubt Loki's looking to move out at any point soon. Chrono boosting out more probes as well, and some drones maynarding down to the natural. Of course, ZvP, confident to do this because he's got a close eye on the front door of Loki. And look at this, Loki now moving out, pushing back the Zerglings, putting a pylon down on the low ground. And yeah, with only 2 Zerglings. Oh, they don't want to get trapped in this area here. Oh, is he going to try a run by? He maybe, no, it'd be very hard to run by. Oh, they're going to get killed. Yeah, it doesn't look like the Zergling's going to get, oh, he gets up in the main. That was huge. 7 hit points left. This very fast Zergling sticking his tongue out at the Zealot and sentries as he just runs right by and gets all that scouting done. That was absolutely crucial. Well, it was crucial. It would be more crucial if, Loki had put down like a Twilight Council or a Stargate or some real like telltale tech structure. But, I mean, ZvP probably could have inferred at least 3 warp gates given this type of build. Fourth gateway going down on the low ground. Going to begin to wall off this choke point here. And 4 roaches on the way. Is ZvP going to try to really deny this natural base of Loki? Burrow being researched, okay. So that's interesting because, of course, Loki got some good scouting done. He saw that there was no robotics facility, no forge either. So, you know, burrowed roaches may be very abusable in this situation. Loki, though, going to put a lot of pressure on. Look at all these sentries. These sentries have had time to build up a lot of energy. 8 sentries. And let's keep an eye out on this sentry micro. Guardian shield, force fielding the ramp. Nice force fields, keeping 2 of the roaches at bay. 1 of the roaches stuck on the ramp. And this is really what does it in this situation. It's hard for a Zerg player to deal with this many force fields. But 6, 7 roaches on the production tab. I think that this attack is actually going to get shut down unless Loki here just has absolutely perfect force field management. Lots of the Zerg units, though, getting trapped in the main base. Force fielding the ramp, preventing reinforcements, a very, very important tactic. That's it, though. Oh, there's 1 force field left on the reinforcing sentry. This queen has got like 2 hit points. Look at that queen burrow. You don't see that every day. And just continuing to hold off this pressure. Does he have any more force fields? No. No, he's not going to be able to force. Oh, yeah, he's got 1 more. There you go. Now he's got none. It's hard to tell exactly without this HUD on. But now there are no more force fields. So the roaches are going to be unleashed here. Roaches are coming. Is it going to be enough? ZvP moving in, microing a little bit, spreading out, and Loki calls GG. So this was just the wrong time to attack for the Protoss player. I'm not really sure what inspired Loki to attack. Come to think of it, like, it was a really stupid time to attack. Loki had his Nexus at his natural base finished for all of like 60 seconds maybe, and he just like, oh, okay, I'll move out. He had no reason to do that whatsoever. I mean, if you can think of a reason why he would attack, post it in the comments, but I can't think of anything logical to justify moving out with such an expensive army. Like, obviously, if Loki's army gets crushed, he's going to lose, period.